Okay. So now let's start the unit 4. Take your tute. So unit 4 will be focusing on few areas. One is the prime entry books. Other one is the ledgers and control accounts. Another one is the reconciliation statements. When it's come to reconciliation statement, we'll be focusing on debtor reconciliation, creditor reconciliation, bank reconciliation, and next one, error correction. Error correction. So these are the main 4 areas where we have to focus in the unit number 4. As I told you at the beginning, for your school exam, you will not get the entire unit 4. Up to the whatever the areas that they have completed in the school, you will get it for your school exam. But here, I'm going to give you all a quick recap of the entire unit. So we'll start with the first area, which is the prime entry books people. We'll start with the first area, which is the prime entry books. So you put down this table, prime entry book, transaction, and the source document. So first prime entry book that we studied was the cash receipt journal. In cash receipt journal, what are we recording, people? Cash receipts. What's the source document of the cash receipt journal? Receipt. It is the receipt. Then second prime entry book we studied, cash payment journal. What are we recording in the cash payment journal? Cash payments. What's the source document for the cash payment journal, people? Payment. Tell me. Voucher. Next, we studied the petty cash payment journal. In petty cash payment journal, what are we recording? Petty cash payments. What's the source document? Petty cash payment voucher. Next one is the purchase journal. Purchase journal, what are we recording, people? Credit purchase. Not all the credit purchase. The main item. Main trading item, that means stock credit purchase. What's the source document? Purchase invoice. Then you have the purchase return journal. We will say return outward journal also. මොනවාද ලියන්නේ මෙයාගේ returns. What is the source document, ළමයි? වරද්දන්න නැතුව කිය. What's the source document? Debit note or credit note? Credit note or debit note? Debit note. Debit note. Then the sales journal. Main credit sales. Source document, sales invoice. Source document, sales invoice. Next one is the sales return journal. Return inward journal. මෙයාගේ returns. returns. Here credit note. Credit note. Then the final one we studied was the general journal. In general journal, what we are recording, any not recorded above. Any item not recorded in above one of the prime entry books will be recorded in the general journal, source document, journal, voucher. Journal voucher. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 prime entry books are there in your syllabus. So what are these prime entry books? These are the books where you are recording the transactions for the third time, no? Second time. Fifth time. Initially. First time. Initially, whatever the transaction or event will be recorded in the prime entry books. With the support of the source document, you have to record it. Then only you will prepare the ledgers. You will balance the ledgers. Then you will prepare the trial balance, financial statements, everything later. First, we will be recording any transaction or event using the source documents in the prime entry books. Easy. 25. තාව වැඩි කරොත් එළිය රස්නේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ මෙතන. හරිද? So next is something super important, people. You should know about the VAT. That we studied, people, there are two types. Listen. There are two types of businesses. What are the two types of businesses? VAT registered businesses and VAT not registered businesses. So when it's come to the sales, VAT registered businesses, what they should do, collect the VAT from customer and give it to the government. Collect VAT from customer, give to government. So this is creating a VAT liability. Until we send it to the government, we are liable to the government. Until we send it to the government, we are liable to the government. It's creating a VAT liability. If we are not registered for VAT, can we collect VAT from the customers? Can't. If we are not registered, cannot collect VAT from the customers. Cannot collect VAT from customers. So those are two things that we studied when it's come to the sales. Then people, purchase payment. Purchase or payment. Purchase or payment. So when it's come to the purchase or payment, people, if we are VAT registered business, what did I tell you? Our supplier will ask us to pay VAT. What we can do? We can go to the government and take the VAT money back from the government. Reason we are registered for VAT. Okay. So VAT registered business, VAT on purchase or payment can collect back from government. So this is creating a VAT. What people? Government should give us Whatever the VAT that we give to supplier, supplier will go and give it to the government. We can go and take it back. We have that opportunity only if you are registered for VAT. So government should give it us. Government should give that amount back to us. So it's creating a VAT asset. VAT asset. So here people, VAT liability means debit or credit. Tell me. VAT liability means debit or credit. It's a credit. Credit. VAT asset means debit or credit. It's a debit. Next one. If we are not registered for VAT, whatever the VAT fee that we give to supplier, can we go and take it back from the government? Can't. We cannot collect it back from the government. We cannot collect VAT on purchase or payment back from government. So in this situation, VAT will be a part of the cost of the item. VAT will be a part of cost of the item. Cost of the item. Cost of the item. We'll assume people, we purchased an item 100,000 plus 18,000 VAT, 118,000. 100,000 plus 18,000, 118,000. If this is the situation, people, if we are registered for VAT, we'll assume we purchase this water bottle. If someone asks what is the cost of this water bottle, if we are registered for VAT, what you should say? 100 to 118. 100 because we will give 118, we can take the 18 back from the government. So what's the cost that you have to say? Machan, cost of this bottle is only 100. If this is the situation, what is the cost that you have to say? We will be giving 118. Can we take the 18 back from the government? Can't. Then what is the cost of this bottle? 118. Okay. So VAT registered business, yes, we will pay 118. But we are collecting 18 back from the government, no, because we are registered for VAT. Then what is the net cost? Only 100. If you are VAT not registered business people, you will pay 118. Can you take the 18 back from the government? Can't. Then what is the cost of this bottle? 118. So in that situation, VAT will be a part of the cost of the item itself. Okay. So in your exam people, you will get the figures, VAT including figures and excluding figures. Okay. VAT excluded. Excluded means not yet included. VAT excluded plus the VAT amount is equal to VAT included. Included. Listen. Listen. We'll assume there is an item for 100x. There is an item for 100x. Government is charging 18% VAT, 118x. Then VAT included amount is how much, people? 118x. Okay, 118x. Sometimes in your exam, they will give this figure. We'll assume this is 236,000. We'll assume. They are giving the amount which is included the VAT. How much is that? 236. Now in this situation, you want to find out the VAT amount. How to find it, people? 236 is the value of how many x's? Tell me. 236 is value of how many x's? 118. VAT gawa x's kiya tinod? 18 tino. What's the value? What's the value? Take the calculator and tell me. 36,000. Then here also we can use the same concept. 236,000 is the value of 118. Meaga x key tell me. 100. Then what's the value that you are getting over here? 200,000. So people remember, if they give the VAT included amount, if they say 115,000, okay, we will take 230,000. 230,000 inside this 15% VAT is there. How to find out the VAT amount? 230,000 divided by 115 into 15 is what you have to take. Okay. We'll assume another example. They are telling 770,000 inside this 10% VAT is there. Then how to find out the VAT amount? 770,000 divided by 110 into 10. That's how you should take. We'll assume another example. They are saying 240,000. Inside this 20% VAT then how to take it, people? 240,000 divided by 120 into 20. That's how you should take. Let's take another example. They are telling inside this 234,000. 17% VAT then how to take the VAT amount, people? 234,000 divided by 117 into 17. This is how you should find out the VAT amount. So in this question, people, inside this, how much VAT percentage is there? Tell me. 18%? No? Yes or no? Then what you should do? Divide by 118 and multiply by 18. Okay. This is how you should find out the VAT included amount and VAT excluded amount if they give. And based on that, you can find out the VAT amount. Write down this one also. Okay. So next part is the ledgers, people. How many types of ledgers we studied? We studied two types of ledgers. What are the two types of ledgers that we studied? Ledger books. Ledger books. Ledger books or ledgers. Ledger books or ledgers. There are two types. One is the main ledger. Main ledger. Other one is the subsidiary ledger. Ledgers. Main ledgers. What is the main ledger, people? General ledger book. General ledger book. GL book. In GL book, what you have, Lamai? In GL book, what you have? All the T accounts. All the T accounts. Collection of T accounts. Collection of T accounts. Collection of T accounts. Subsidiary, we learn two subsidiary ledgers. What are the two subsidiary ledgers that we studied? One is the debtor ledger. Other one is the creditor ledger. In debtor ledger, what you have, Laman? In debtor ledger, what you have? T accounts for each trade debtor. Each trade debtor. In creditor ledger, what did you have, Laman? In creditor ledger, what did you have? T account for, tell me, each trade creditor. T account for each trade creditor. These are the two ledgers that we study. Main ledger is the general ledger book, where you have all the T accounts. Subsidiary ledgers, two. One is the debtor ledger, creditor ledger. Debtor ledger, you have T accounts for each trade debtor. Creditor ledger, you have T accounts for each trade creditor. If not, we will say receivable ledger and the payable ledger also. Okay. So now we'll do the question connected to this. Then we'll come to the debtor rec, creditor rec, and the bank rec, and the correction of errors later. Okay. Turn to the page number 16, people. Turn to the page number 16. Turn to the page 16. 16. Turn to the page 16. Okay. You write, keep one page, one complete page for the prime entry books. Keep one complete page for the prime entry books. And keep one complete page for the T accounts. So this page for the prime entry books. This page for the prime entry books. Prime entry books. This page is for the prime entry books. This page is for the GL book. General ledger book. Half of this is for the debtor ledger. Half of this creditor ledger. Creditor ledger. One half for the debtor ledger, other half for the creditor ledger. Take 3 pages. Okay. So we'll start with the cash receipt journal. We'll start with the cash receipt journal. Oh, we'll start with the, maybe they have given the sales no first. We'll start with the sales journal. So put the format, people. Put the format for the sales journal. Put the format. Customer is there. Don't take too much of space because you have to do the entire question here. Customer is there. For the entire primary books, you have kept only one side. Customer is there. Value is there. Value. And VAT is there. Total is there. So this is a VAT registered business. Read the question and see. Sales journal. Sales journal. Okay. So we have 2 customers. Who are the 2 customers? One is Mr. A and other one is Mr. B. Mr. A and Mr. B. And they have given the sales values. Sales values. Mr. A 5,000. Mr. B 6,000. Mr. A 5,000. Mr. B 6,000. Get me the 18% quickly. VAT amount 18%. Taggala Rankia. 5,000 18%. How much? 5,000 18%. 900. 900. 900. 6,000 18%. 6,000 18%. How much? 6,000 18%. What's the value? I am asking you a question. 6,000 18%. How much? 1,800? 1,080. 1,080. Yes. 6,000 into 18%. How much? But you all are thinking so much. 6,000 into 18%. How much? 1,080, no? 1,080. So here 5,900. Here 7,080. Get the totals. Here 11,000. 1,980. 12,980. So this one we don't want the double entry. Tell me the double entry without making mistake. What is this 11,000? Is the sales amount. Tell me the double entry. Debit the debtors, credit the sales. Debit the debtors, credit the sales. 1980. Tell me the double entry. 1980. It is VAT on sales. VAT on sales means credit entry the VAT 10, debit entry the VAT 10. Just now I gave you VAT on sales. VAT on sales. I mon entry the debit entry the credit entry the. Just now I gave you, Lamai. Just now I gave you. Can't you all remember that? Just now I gave you. VAT on sales means it's an asset or liability. VAT on sales means asset. Liability. Liability. Yes, it's a liability. VAT on sales means liability. We have to collect from customers and we have to send it to the government. So liability means debit or credit. VAT amount is debit or credit. Tell me. Credit. Credit VAT. Debit ko hai? Debit. Tell me. Who should give this money to us? Who should give this money to us? Who should give the money to us? Customer, tell me the name then. What's the account? Debtor. Debtor account. Write down the double entries. Write down the double entries. Huh? Now go to the GL book. Open the debtor control account. Open the debtor control account. Debtor control account. And open the VAT control account also. VAT control account. And open the sales account. Sales account. Debit. So here we have BBF opening balance. Can you all take the addition of the opening balance and tell me how much is that? How much of the debtor opening balance addition? How much is the debtor opening balance addition? Over karan, over karot. If you do it, listen people. මම කියන රෙද්ද ඔයා දැන් කරොත් විතරයි බං උඹලට එක්සෑම් එකේ ඔක ටැකල් කරගන්න පුළුවන් උඹලට කියන ලබ්බත් තේරෙන්නේ නැද්ද? If you do what I am saying right now only in the exam you will be able to tackle. ඔය මේ පණ නැති පෙන්ද වගේ මෙහෙම හිමි වැඩ කරන්න එපා. ටක් ගාලා වැඩ කරන්න. Do it fast. That's you have to do all these things within couple of seconds in your exam. So when I tell something, do it fast. අර එහෙ වැඩ කරන්න, මෙහෙ වැඩ කරන්න, අරක කරන්න, මේක කරන්න. You have to do multiple things at same time. If not, you can't tackle this paper. So quickly check the debtor ledger and tell me how much is the total opening debtor balance is there. What's the total opening debtor balance? 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. And read the extra adjustments and see. So every item I have told you these things in the class also, you all are not bloody following. I have told you so many times when you take an item, put a tick here. Where I can't see a single tick in your tube. When you take a value, put the bloody tick. If not, you will miss out the values. Put the tick. Once you take an item, put a tick. So you check the adjustments and see how much is the VAT control account opening balance. How much is the VAT control account opening balance? Read the adjustments and see. How much is the VAT control account opening balance? How much is that? Read the adjustments and see. VAT account opening balance is how much? 700 and? No, that is cash, no? VAT opening balance is how much? 100,000. BBF. BBF 100,000. Tick done. Every item that you take, put a tick. Every item that you take, put a tick. Put a tick for 100,000. Okay. First record the first double entry. Debtor account debit side 11,000. Debtor account debit side 11,000. Sales account credit side 11,000. Sales account credit side 11,000. Here you write debtor. Here you write sales. And second one. Debtor account debit side 1980. VAT account credit side 1980. Here you write debtor. And here you write VAT. What did I tell you people when we were studying in the class? Once you write anything in the debtor control account, detailed version should go to where people? Once you write anything in the debtor control account, detailed version should go to the individual accounts, subsidiary accounts. Open 2T accounts. Open 2T accounts. Open 2T accounts. One is for Mr. A. One is for Mr. A. Other one is for Mr. B. Write the detailed version. BBF के same side. Don't change the side. Da. Same side, write it. Don't change the sides. So Mr. A. Mr. A 2000. Mr. B 1000. 1000 and 2000. 1000, 2000. Detailed version. Sales also write it to the same side. Don't change the side. debtor control account එකේ තියෙන side එකේම ලියන්න sales 11,000. Tell me the detailed version of the 11,000. Mr. A 5,000, Mr. B 6,000. Then write the detailed version of the VAT. Detailed version of the VAT. Here 900. Here 1080. So now only we are done with the one prime entry book. Once you do all these things, only one prime entry book will be over. Next one. Next one, start to prepare the sales return journal. Start to prepare the sales return journal. Customer, value, VAT, and the total. Sales return journal. So Mr. A is there. Mr. B is there. Mr. A's sales returns are how much? 100 and 250. So get me the 18% VAT amount. Here 18. 250 18%. 250 18%. What's the value? 2,000, 4,500, 4.5. 4,500. 215 to 18%. 215 to 18%. What's the value? 5,000, 45,000. 45,000. 45,000. Then here 118,000. Here 295,000. Then what's the total? Here 350. Here 363. 413. 413. Write the double entry for the sales returns. Write the double entry for the sales returns. The under. Write the double entries for the sales returns. So here, tell me, what's the double entry? Opposite of this, no? Debit the sales return account. Debit the sales return account. You can't put it to sales account. Sales return is a what account? Reduction of income account. It is a income account, but it is a reduction of income account. And credit the debtor. Credit the debtor. VAT also put the opposite. Debit the VAT. Credit the debtor. This one no entry. So go and put it in the GL book. Debtor account credit 350. Sales return account debit 350. So here we can write sales return debtor. Here we can write sales return. Next one, VAT account debit 63. VAT account debit 63. Debtor account credit 63. VAT debtor. So what did I tell you? Once you write anything in the debtor control account, go and put the detailed version in the individual accounts. Sales return, VAT, same site, no changes. Same site, same item, detailed version. 350 detailed version, here 100, here 250. 63 detailed version, here 18, here 45. Detailed version. Done. Now you prepare the purchase journal, people. Do the same for the purchase journal. Prepare the purchase journal. Purchase journal. Supplier. Purchase journal. Supply is there. Value is there. VAT is there. Total is there. So suppliers we have Mr. P and Mr. Q. Mr. P, Mr. Q. What are the values? 2000, 4000. 2000, 4000. Tell me the VAT percentage. 18% now. Methana 360. Methana 720. Check my numbers. 2360. 4720. Hit the totals. 6000. 6000. 1080. 7080. This doesn't have a double entry. Okay. Write the double entries now. 6000. What's the double entry? Credit purchase. Debit the purchase account. Credit the creditor's account. Debit the purchase account. Debit the purchase account. Credit the creditor's account. So this is VAT on purchase. VAT on purchase කියන්නේ debit value the credit value. I told you. VAT on purchase, debit value the credit value. In the summary also just now I gave you. Debit value. So debit the VAT. Debit the VAT. Credit the creditor. Credit the creditor. So let's record it now. Purchase. Debit the purchase 6000. We'll open a creditor control account. Creditor control account. Creditor control account. Credit the purchase 6000. Here you can write purchase. Here you can write creditor. Then debit the VAT account 1080. Debit the VAT account 1080. Credit the creditor's account 1080. Here you can write VAT. Here you can write creditor. Okay. So what did I tell you people? Once you write, here also opening balance is there. We missed it, no? Tell me the opening balance. BBF balance. How much is there? Creditor control, 3,500. Or 4,000. 4,000. So what did I tell you people? Once you write anything in the creditor control account, detailed version should go to the individual accounts. So open to individual accounts. Open to individual accounts. One is for Mr. P. Other one is for Mr. Q. Write the detailed version. Same side. Don't change the side. BBF purchase bet. Don't change the side. Same side. Detailed version. BBF purchase bet. So 4,000 detailed version. What is the 4,000 detailed version? 1,500 and 2,500. 6,000 detailed version. 2,000 and 4,000. Then 1,080 is detailed version. 360 and 720. 360 and 720. If you are done with the purchase journal, do the purchase return journal. If you are done with the purchase journal, do the purchase return journal. Purchase journal ඉවරයි නම් purchase return journal එක හදන්න. Start to do the purchase return journal. Purchase return journal. Supplier value VAT total. So Mr. P is there, Mr. Q is there. What are the values? 150 and 50. So get me the 18% people. 150, 18%, how much? 150,000, 18%. 150,000, 18%. How much? 27,000. 50,000, 18%, 9,000. Correct? Then here 177,000. Here 59,000. So this total, 200. Here 36. 236. 236. Okay. Write the double entry. Write the double entries now. Tell me the 200 double entry. Debit the creditor's account. You write it. I don't have space. You write it first. Debit the creditor's account. Credit the purchase return account. So purchase return is a what account, people? Purchase return is an expense account. It is a reduction of expense account. Likewise, sales return is an income account. It is a reduction of income account. Sometimes those things you can get in your A-level exam. Sales return is falling under which element of account? Income. Sales return is income, but reduction of income. Purchase return expense, but reduction of expense. Creditors credit 200, debit 200, purchase return credit 200. We'll switch the name. Here we'll write purchase return. Here we'll write creditor. So 36 also write the opposite, people. 36. Debit the creditor's account, credit the VAT account. Here you can write creditor. Here you can write VAT. So what did I tell you? Once you write any item in the creditor control account, go and write the detailed version in the individual accounts. So purchase return, VAT. Purchase return, VAT. So what are the detailed values of purchase return? 150 and 50. VAT detail values 27 and 9. That is also done. Next one. Next one, put the format. If you don't have space, take a new page. If you don't have space, take a new page, not a problem. Cash receipt journal. Put the format for the cash receipt journal. Put the format for the cash receipt journal. Description, discount, allowed, value, and the analysis columns. Keep space for analysis columns. Analysis. Cash receipt journal. Okay. So we have cash receipt from Mr. A. From Mr. A, cash receipt is there. From Mr. B, cash receipt is there. From Mr. A, cash receipt 2000. Mr. B, 3500. Discount also there. 30 and 75. So this is cash receipt from debtors. We can put it to that column. Cash receipt from debtors column 2000 and 3500. Cash receipt from debtors. Each item that you take, put a tick. He took the 2000. He took the discount amounts also. Okay. You read the adjustment number 3, people. There is a cash sale in this question. Cash sale. In this question, you have a cash sale. So how much is the cash sale value that they have given? 5310. 5310. But this is including VAT. I want you all to find out what is the cash receipt from sales amount and what is the cash receipt for VAT amount. Of this 5310 මේ දෙක මට වෙල වෙනම හොයලා දෙන්න. What is the cash receipt for the sales amount? What is the cash receipt for the VAT amount? How to find the VAT amount, people? 5310. What's the VAT percentage? 118 divided by 118 into 18. How much is the VAT amount? 810. So VAT amount is 810. Then sales amount how much? 4,500. 4,500. Finish it. So completely done. Cash receipt. Journal also done. So get the totals. 810, 4,500, 5,500, 105. එතන කීයද? 5,500, 10,810. But this doesn't have a double entry. So all these are cash receipt. Debit cash, debit cash, debit cash. Everything debit cash. Debit cash, debit cash, debit cash. Credit, debtor, here credit, sales, here credit, VAT. Finish off those three. Finish it off. Open the cash control account. So cash opening balance also they have given people. Read the question and tell me how much is the cash opening balance. 75,000. Put a tick for that one also. 750,000. 750,000. Put a tick for that one also. So we'll record one by one. 5,500 debit. 5,500 credit. Here you can write cash. And here you can write debtor. Next one, 4,500 debit and 4,500 credit. Here you can write cash and here you can write sales. Then VAT, 810 debit, 810 credit. Here you can write cash. Here you can write VAT. So don't stop it there, people. You wrote an item in the debtor control account. Go and put it to the individual accounts detail version. Cash, cash. What is the detail version here? 2,000, 2,000. Here 3,500. Put the detail version. Don't stop it there. Here you wrote the cash. Go and put the detail version in the individual accounts at that time itself. Okay. Discount allowed double entry. Tell me. Debit the discount allowed. Credit the debtors. Debit the discount allowed, credit the debtors. Open account. Discount allowed. Debit 105. Credit the debtors 105. Discount allowed. Here debtors. So again, don't forget people, you wrote an amount in the debtor control account, go and write the detailed version in the individual accounts. Discount allowed. What are the detailed version? 30 and 75. 30, 75. So we are fully done with that prime entry book as well. Next, do the cash payment journal. Cash payment journal. Finish off the cash payment journal. Cash payment journal. Description, discount received, value, and the analysis. So we have cash payment for Mr. P and Mr. Q. For Mr. P, we have paid 1000. Mr. Q, 2800. Put it to silent. And discount received amounts also given 50 and 100. 50, 100. So one column we can take cash payment for creditors. Cash payment for creditors. Mr. P 1000. Mr. Q 2800. And there is an adjustment paper. Read the adjustment number 4. There are some cash purchases. Some cash purchases are there. Some cash purchases are there for 2950. I want you all to find out the payment for the purchase and the VAT portion separately. Purchase portion separately and the VAT portion separately. 2950. Find the purchase portion separately and the VAT portion separately. How to find it? 2950 divided by 118 into 18. So what's the VAT portion you are getting? 450. 450. Then purchase portion is how much? 2500. Done. Finish. $450, 2500, 3800, 150. Here, how much is the total? 3,800, 4,750, 6,750. Somehow, people, these three, so this doesn't have a double entry, no? Everything cash payment, credit cash, credit cash, credit cash, everything cash payment. Credit cash, credit cash, credit cash. Here, debit the creditor. Here, debit the purchase. Here, debit the VAT. Everything cash payment. 3,800, 2,500, and 450. Purchase. This is 3,800 creditor, no? Creditor. $3,800 cash. $2,500 is the purchase. 2,500 cash. 450 is the VAT. 450 cash. Done. So you wrote it in the creditor control account. Same time, go and put it to the individual accounts. Detail version. Cash. Cash. 3,800's detail version. Here 1,000. Here 2,800. Final one, discount receipt. Tell me the double entry discount receipt. Debit the creditor, credit the discount received. Debit the creditor, credit the discount received. Discount received. 150 credit. Here 150 debit. Discount received. And here creditor. Go and put it to the individual accounts. Discount received. Discount received. 50. And here 100. Any adjustment that we didn't do, check it. Any adjustment that we didn't do? I asked you all to tick the adjustments. Which adjustment is not ticked? There is an adjustment that we didn't do. Second one. So Mr. A's final value, get me, take the calculator, type this 1,000 plus 5,000 plus 900 minus 100 minus 18 minus 2,000 minus 30. What's the balance? How much is the balance? 4752. No. So much. 6,900 minus this amount. 4752. Correct? 4752 correct? So we have decided to write off. So bad debt write off 4752. Debit, credit, general journal, bad debt account, debit 4752, debtor account 4752, bad debt write off, bad debt write off, bad debt write off. So debit the bad debt account, debit the bad debt account 4752, credit the debtors account, bad debt 4752. So you wrote an item in the debtor control account, come and write it to the individual account also. Only Mr. A is becoming bad debt, no? Bad debt 4752. Bad debt 4752. So everything is done. Na? You see, question seems to be small. The level of adjustments that we have to do, huge, massive. Balance the debtor control account. Balance it. Balance the debtor control account 14,000, 15,980. 15,980. 15,980. BCD. BCD. What's the balance? Five two one zero. Confirmation for 5210. 5210. No? Any other answer? Online? What's the BCD? Five two one zero. Yes. 5210. Now balance Mr. A's account and Mr. B's account. Mr. A 6,900. 6,900. Mr. B BCD 5210. 8,000 9080. 9080. So list of debtors. List of debtors. Mr. A 0. Mr. B 5210. Total is 5210. Balance the creditor control account. Balance the creditor control account. 10,000, 11,080. 11,080. What's the BCD? Creditor control account BCD is how much? 4,150. 4,186. 1080 minus 4,186. What's the creditor control account BCD? 6894. Confirmation for 6894. Online people have given it. Online people have given it 6894. Yes. 6894. 6894. Now balance the Mr. P's and Mr. Q's accounts. 3,500, 3,860, 3,860. BCD. It's a BCD balance. Mr. P. Mr. P's BCD balance. $3,860 minus this. 2633. Confirmation for 2633. 2633. Correct. So do it for Mr. Q also. 6,500. 7,220. 7,220. BCD. How much is the BCD? 4261 confirmation. 4261 confirmation. Yes, correct. 4261. Now prepare the list of creditors. List of creditors. Mr. P, Mr. Q, Mr. P 2633, Mr. Q 4261. What's the total that you are getting? 6894. Are you getting 6894? You should get 6894. 6894. So creditor control accounts, BCD balance 6894. Individual accounts total also 6894. Debtor control account, BCD balance 5210. Individual accounts total also 5210. It should balance. It should match. If it didn't match, what will happen? If it didn't match, what you should do? So here, debtor control account balance should match with the debtor ledger's total. Creditor control accounts balance should match with the creditor ledger total. If it didn't match, what will happen? What you should do? You have to prepare the debtor reconciliation statement and the creditor reconciliation statement. Okay, that is what next. Debtor reconciliation statement and the creditor reconciliation statement. Finish it off. Hmm? 5 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes break. Four-minute break. So for your exam, will you get a such big question? No. This is too big. This question is too big. Here I have covered every possible thing. You could get picture logo ප්‍රශ්නයක් කියන chance එකක් නැහැ. Because here we have prepared all the prime entry books, all the T accounts of the GL book, subsidiary ledgers, list of the balances, ඔක්කොම කරා. Okay. Now go to the note. Go to the note where we wrote the debtor reconciliation, creditor reconciliation, where we wrote the note. Take the tute. Take the tute. Write the next heading in the tute. Write the next heading in the tute. Debtor rec, and creditor rec. Debtor rec and creditor rec. So simply 2 steps I ask you to follow. How many of you all can remember the steps? I ask you to start with the correct control account balance. Wrong control account balance. Wrong control balance. And as the step number 1, I ask you to correct the control account items. Correct the control account items. So once you are done with this step, you will arrive at the correct balance. Correct control or list balance. After this, I ask you to do the second step. So this is the step number 1. Second step, do the opposite of correction. Do the opposite of correction of the list items of subsidiary ledger or list items. Then you will arrive at the wrong list or subsidiary ledger balance. Subsidiary ledger balance. What are you doing without writing? Write it. So this is the flow always we should follow. When we were doing questions in the class, we followed the same flow. Don't change the flow. Always follow this. යටේ ඉඳන් උඩට යනවා නම් අනිත් පැත්තට කරන්න. උඩට ඉඳන් යටට එනවා නම් මේ පැත්තට කරන්න. මට ඒවද මේ. Okay. Now turn to the page number 17. Turn to the page number 17 and read the question. Turn to the page number 17 and read the question. Control and the list. Transaction 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 transactions are there. Read the first transaction. Read the first transaction. Read it, people. Read the first transaction. What are you doing? Read it. Bad debt rupees 100,000 was not recorded in where? On debtor control account. Then where is the impact you have? Control account over the list. Impact එක කොහෙද බන් තියෙන්නේ? Read the transaction and tell me where do you have the impact? What are you doing? Where you have the impact? Tell me. Control account. Have impact. Have impact. And here write no impact. Read the second transaction. Read it. Kamala's balance 40,000 was omitted from where? Data ledger. එන කොහෙද impact එක තියෙන්නේ? List එකට. So here no impact. Here have impact. Write it. What I'll do without writing. Next one. Read the third one. Credit sale invoice 50,000 completely omitted. Completely omitted means not recorded in any of the places. Then where do you have impact? Only for the list. Completely omitted, no. It will have the impact for both. Have impact. Have impact. Have impact. Fourth one, read it. Discount allowed not recorded where? Debtor ledger. Debtor ledger means where? List. Then here no impact. No impact. Here have impact. How about the reconciliation statement? Debtor rec. Debtor rec. Okay. Tell me. You should start with what? Wrong control account balance. Check the question whether they have given it. Check the question. Have they given the control account balance? Yes. How much is that? 1,500. 1,500. Wrong control account balance. 1,500. So we'll write plus items here. Leave like maybe 4 lines. And we'll write the minus items here. So what is the step number 1? Tell me. Read it. What is the step number 1? Correct the control accounts mistakes. That means what are the 2 mistakes that you have? Transaction number 1 and transaction number 3. So correct the mistake. Correct the mistake. Read the first transaction. Bad debt 100,000 not recorded. So you have to record it, no? Increase the debtor balance or decrease the debtor balance? Decrease the debtor balance. Bad debt. Next one. Transaction 3. Read the transaction 3. Credit sale 500 completely omitted. Increase in the debtor balance or decrease in the debtor balance? Correct thing. Increase the debtor balance. Credit sale 500. Done. So now we add this point. What is the next step? Don't do the correct thing. Do the opposite of correct thing. What are the items? May do the opposite of the correct thing. Okay. Read the second transaction. Kamala's balance 40,000 is missing. Missing means you have to put it, no? Add it, no? Can you add it? No, you have to do the opposite, minus it. Second one. Kamala's balance. Kamala's balance 40,000. This one. Third one. Credit. Credit sale 500,000 completely omitted. What's the correct thing? Omitted means what you should do correct thing. දාන්න ඕනේ. Increase කරන්න ඕනේ. Can you increase it? What you should do? Decrease. Opposite of that. Credit sale. So simply you see people, third transaction, just get the idea. මෙයා plus වෙලා මෙයා minus වෙලා cancel off වෙලා යනවා. Here, third transaction, both the places got affected. No? Here plus, here minus, third one is getting cancelled off. Okay, fourth transaction. Discount allowed not recorded. So discount allowed should increase the debtors or decrease the debtors. Discount allowed. Decrease the debtors. No? Can we decrease it? No, we have to do the opposite. You have to increase it. 1,4. Discount allowed. What's the amount? 10,000. 10,000. I'll get the final answers. 510. Then here 2010. Here how much? 600, 640. Wrong. Wrong. Debtor. Ledger. Balance. Wrong means before correcting. Na? Before correcting. Wrong means before correcting. That's the meaning of wrong. How much is that? 1370. 1370. Do the same for the creditor control account, creditors ledger. You do it alone. Creditors ledger, you do it alone. Write this first. Creditor reconciliation statement. Rida, once you are done with the step number 1, items you will be getting the correct ones. After that, what we do in the second step, we did the wrong thing. We made the mistakes. So once you do the mistake, you will end up with getting the wrong balance. Okay. How to confirm it? So to confirm, they should give this value. In this question, they have not given it. Okay. Okay, fine. So first one, purchase return 10,000 recorded as 100,000 as where? Control account. So here have impact, list, no impact. Second one, completely omitted. Completely omitted means both the places have impact. Have impact, have impact. Both the places have impact. Third one, cash payment 50,000 recorded as 5,000 in the creditor ledger. Ledger means where? List. Have impact. And here, no impact. Fourth one, discount received recorded in the wrong side of the control account. So here, have impact. And here, no impact. So open the creditor rec, people. Creditor rec. Creditor rec. Wrong. Creditor control balance. They have given in the question how much is that. 900,000. 900,000. So highlight this. First one, second one, third one. First one, second one, third one. Put plus. Leave like 4 lines and put minus. So we are here now. අපි ඉන්නේ මෙතන. මෙතනට එන්න මොකද්ද කරන්න ඕනේ? To come here, what you should do? Correct the control account or do the mistake? Correct the control account. Correct the control account. Huh? That means correct these three. These three, correct it. Read the first transaction again. Purchase 10,000 recorded as 100,000. So our liability balance has increased by 90,000. We have to decrease it to correct it. First one, purchase 90,000. Second one, read it, people. Invoice completely omitted. Once you put it, what will happen to the liability? Will increase. Liability will increase. Purchase invoice. Fourth one is a good one. Huh? You received discount 8,000. You recorded which side? Wrong side. That means without decreasing, you have increased it. Discount received will decrease the liability, no? You have increased the liability. How to correct it? How to correct it? Decrease it how many times? Increase කරපු එක බස්සලා decrease කරන්න ඕනේ. 2 times. Then in total how much? 16,000. 16,000. Discount received. 16,000. Done, na? So now where are we standing? We are standing here. Okay. Now what's the second step? List again. Do the opposite of the correct thing. Don't do the correct thing. Do the opposite. Highlight these three. 2, no? 1, 2. Transaction number 2 and transaction number 3. Okay, read the transaction number 2 now. Purchase invoice 300,000 omitted. Correct thing is what? Increase the liability. Can we increase? No, decrease it. Purchase invoice. So you see people here also, this one to this one is getting cancelled off. 2 places affected, no? Automatically it is getting cancelled off. Huh? Then read the third one. Cash payment 50,000 recorded as only how much? 5,000. When you pay cash, liability should decrease, no? 50,000 it should decrease. You have decreased only by how much? 5,000. That means 45,000 not decreased. Yes or no? Haride mokadda correct thing? Decrease in the 45. But are we allowed to do the correct thing? No. Go and increase it 45. Cash payment. P45. 1245. Here 406. Then what's the wrong? Wrong means before correcting. Wrong creditor ledger balance. Wrong creditor ledger balance. Uh-huh. 839. 839. Wrong creditor balance means before correcting. Before correcting. Before correcting. So with that, debtor reconciliation, creditor reconciliation also done. Na? Take a 4-minute break again. 4 minutes break. 4 minutes stuck. Take the 4 minutes break until I wipe the boat. So don't forget this. Just tell me. Start with what, people? Without looking at the board, tell me. Start with the wrong control account balance. Step number 1. Correct the control account. Then you will arrive at the correct balance. Then what's the step number 2? Do the opposite of the correct thing for the list. Subsidiary ledger. Those are the 2 steps. Simple 2 steps. I follow කරන්න. Okay. So now let's get into the bank rec. Bank rec, we learn generally there are 4 reasons for the difference between our account balance and the bank statement balance. What is the first reason? Our mistakes. Our mistakes. Our mistakes. What's the action that I ask you to take for our mistake? Correct our mistakes. correct our mistakes. Second one, I told you items bank statement available our accounts not available. So there are certain items available in the bank statement but not available in our accounts. What we should do? It's not there in our accounts, but it's there in the bank statement. Then what you should do? Write it in our accounts. That's what you should do, no? Write it in our accounts. Write in our accounts. Liaganda. What are these? Standing orders, checkbook charges, direct remittance, etc. These are the items. Then third one, our accounts available. Bank statement not available. What are these? Unrealized checks, unpresented checks, temporary differences, timing differences. What did I tell you? It is not there in the bank statement, but it is there in our accounts. What you should do? Take a pen and write it in the bank statement. Then that is the mistake, no? Until the check get realized or until they present the check, we have to temporarily write and keep it in the bank reconciliation statement. Record in bank rec. Fourth one is the bank's mistakes. So bank's mistakes, first inform the bank. Until bank corrects it, you write and keep it in the temporarily write and keep it in the bank rec. So in the bank rec, we are writing and keeping the items temporarily. Once the problem is solved, we will be deleting it from the bank rec. Our accounts, our cash account, cash receipt journal, debit, cash payment journal, credit. This is the bank statement. Sent by the bank. They have the debit column, credit column, balance column. Our debits, unge koheda? Credit. Our credit, unge debit. Dekat liyagan. Okay, now turn to the question which is there in the page number 18. Turn to the question which is there in the page number 18. So don't forget these 4 steps. Huh? So first, everyone tell me first what you should do. Check our mistakes and correct our mistakes. Next, check the items available in the bank statement, not available in our accounts. So if it is not there in our accounts, write it in our accounts. Standing orders, checkbook charges, direct remittances, so etc. Third one, available in our accounts, not available in bank statement. What to do? You have to write it in the bank rec. What are the items? Unpresented checks and the unrealized checks. Final one, bank's mistakes. Bank's mistakes, what you should do? Inform the bank first. Until they correct it, you write and keep it in the bank reconciliation statement. So in the bank reconciliation statement, what are the items that you are writing? Quickly then. In bank reconciliation statement, what are the items that you are writing? Unpresented checks, unrealized checks, and bank errors. Good. So read the question which is there in the page 18. Okay. The balance of the cash control account of Rasika Traders as at 28th February 2018 was different from the debit balance of the bank statement, which is 125,000. Later revealed the following reasons are the things for the difference. The check worth of 85,000 deposited by the business and the bank has credited it to another account. So what is that, people? Read the transaction and tell me what is that. Step number 1 or step number 2 or step number 3 or step number 4. It is step number, tell me. It is step number 4, bank error. Write it, bank error. Second one, after receiving the bank statement, it was disclosed a deposited check 32,000 and issued check 25,000 has been dishonored by the bank. So it is an item which is there in our accounts, not there in the bank statement, people. So we have to correct it. We should correct it. We should correct our accounts. Third one, check received from the sales and deposit 40,000 has not been recorded in the cash receipt journal. It is our mistake. We have to correct our mistake. Next one, issued check for purchases 60,000 has been recorded in the cash payment journal as 6,000. Again, it is our mistake. Fifth one, following are included in the bank statement. That means it is not there in our accounts. Final one is there, unpresented checks and unrealized checks. So we'll start, people. Open the adjusted cash account. Open the adjusted cash account. So keep the first line empty. Keep the first line empty. Don't write anything in the first line. Keep the first line empty because we have to find the BBF balance. They have not given. So read the transaction number 2. Deposited check 32,000. So deposited check is there in the debit side. No. If it is getting dishonored, it should come to the credit side. Keep the first line empty. 32,000. Deposit dishonored. Deposit dishonored. Deposit dishonored. Issued check, how much is there, people? Issued check 25,000 dishonored. Issued check is there in the credit side. Dishonored means you have to put it to the debit side. Issued check dishonored. Issued check dishonored. Deposit check dishonored. Issued check dishonored. 25,000. Done. Read the third transaction. Check received from the sale and deposited 40,000. You have recorded as how much, people? You have recorded as cash receipt journal. Has not been recorded in the cash receipt journal. So receive check, no? So we'll record it, 40,000. Check deposit. Check deposit from whom? A debtor. Debtor check ekadda. Sales, no? Sales check ekak. Sales. It's a sales check. Next one. Read the next one. Issued a check for purchase 60,000, but recorded as how much? 6,000. That means how much missing? 54,000 missing. Purchase. And they have given following items are not included in our accounts. Overdraft interest, cash inflow, cash outflow. Overdraft interest, tell me. Overdraft interest, cash inflow, cash outflow, cash outflow. How much is that? 5,000. OD interest. Insurance, cash inflow, cash outflow. Standing order, cash outflow, 8,000. Next up, direct remittance, cash inflow, cash outflow. Cash inflow. Again the debtor, debtor. Tick whatever the items that we take, put a tick. So here we don't know these balances. We don't know BCD, BBF balances. In this question, they have not given. Now let's go to the bank rec. Go to the bank rec. Adjusted cash account balance. Adjusted cash account balance. We don't know that one. But they have given the bank statement balance. Read the question and see. They have given the bank statement balance. How much is that? Read the question and tell me. In the bank statement, balance as per bank statement, 125,000. What balance? What balance is there? Debit balance, the credit balance. There was a debit balance in the bank statement. Bank statement ke debit kiyanne apita negative balance එක. It is a negative balance. So here 125,000 negative balance is there. 125,000 negative balance. So plus the unpresented checks minus the unrealized checks. How much unpresented checks are there, people, in this question? Read it and see. Last one they have given. Unpresented checks 60,000. Unrealized checks 80,000. But we can't stop it here. There is a bank error. In this question, there is a bank error, people. First adjustment. Read it. Read the first adjustment. Bank error. A check worth of 85,000 deposited by the business. Bank Bank has credited it to a different account. So my money is missing, no? My money is missing. Okay, that means my balance is less because of the mistake bank did. 85,000. My money is missing. 85,000 adui because of the bank's mistakes. Okay, now find this value. Do a reverse calculation and find it. Do a reverse calculation and find it. So may I have x කියලා ගන්නකො. Negative value වෙයි. X plus 60 minus 80 minus 85 is equal minus 125. Yeah. Then x is equals how much? X is equals how much, people? Take it to the other side. Plus 80 plus 85 minus 60 minus 125. How much is x? What's the value for x? 165, 105, minus 20. Am I correct? Check it. Minus 20. Bala. X is minus 20. Minus 20. Minus 20. Okay. So this is the balance should come here. Minus no. BCD. BCD 20. Minus value. එන්නේ debit පැත්තට. මොකද BBF එන්නේ එතකොට credit පැත්තටනේ. Now balance it. Which side is bigger? You see. Debit side bigger or credit side bigger? Here you have 60, 70, 100,000 odd is there. Here no. I think this side is bigger. Debit side is bigger, I guess. 65,000, 85,000, 97,000. 97,000. 97,000. 86. 86. 91. This side is bigger, no? 99,000. 99,000. Then here get the BBF 2,000. It's a complete reverse calculation question. Okay. So another one more area is there. And it's 229. Back pain. එහෙනම් හිට ගන්න පොඩ්ඩක්. හිටගෙන. So to do this question, it will take maybe maximum 20 minutes. Max. Not for me, no. It's for y'all. Not for me. It's for y'all. Huh? No, no. Again, මේ ටියුට් එක අල්ලන්නෙත් නැහැ. Huh? Breakfast කෑවෙත් බොරු කියන්න එපා. Online people. Homework ද? Online people. $20 minutes කරමුද? එපාද? ඕනේද? එපාද? ඕනෙමද? Yeah, online people, you all are bloody silent, no? බලමු. Online ළමයි හාලු. Okay, fine. So we'll write the note, only the note for that. Only the note. Correction of errors, we'll write the note. You try the question at home. So we'll just write the note and we'll finish it off. So errors, people, we studied two types. What are the two types we studied? Errors. Since you are not doing the question, people, at least listen and read the note carefully. Something you will be able to get. Errors affect the errors not affect the agreement. Not affect agreement. Trial balance. Errors affect the agreement, trial balance. These are the two errors that we studied, people. So not affecting the agreement means, if this is the trial balance, people, debit total and the credit total is same. Here it is same. If this is 100, here also 100. This is what? Not affecting the agreement. In this one, people, trial balance is there. Debit total, credit total. Debit total, sometimes you can have 100, credit total you can have 90. So in this situation, you have to balance the trial balance by opening a suspense. 100, 100. So what's the learning that you should get? The errors which is affecting the agreement will have a suspense. Errors which is having an impact on the, where is the note? Write the note. Errors which is affecting the agreement will have a suspense. So here you can write will have a suspense. Here no suspense. No suspense. So this is the first learning that you should get. Certain errors are there, it will affect the agreement, not affect the agreement. That means it is balancing, debit total, credit total balancing, 100, 100 balancing. So no suspense here. In these kind of errors, no suspense account. In these kind of errors, you will have a suspense account. And the final one, profit impact. Profit impact from error correction. Profit impact from error correction. So what did I tell you? Let it be income, let it be expense. I don't care. If it is a debit entry, what I ask you to do for the profit? I ask you to decrease the profit. Let it be income, let it be expense. I don't care. If it is a credit, what did I ask you to do? Increase the profit. Increase the profit. So draft or wrong profit එක දෙයි. What you should do? Plus කරනේවා plus කරන්න, minus කරනේවා minus කරන්න. Increase the profit කරනේවා කරන්න, decrease the profit කරනේවා කරන්න. Do it. Then you will get the revised or corrected profit. This is what we will say profit correction statement. Profit correction statement. Profit correction statement. Let him stay. Not a problem. Finish. So tell me, errors, how many types are there? 2 types. What are the 2 types? Errors which will affect the agreement. Errors which will not affect the agreement. Not affecting the agreement means you don't have suspense. Affecting the agreement means you have a suspense. From these errors, you will post records to the income and expenses. Let it be income, let it be expense. If it is a debit, what you should do? Decrease the profit. If it is a credit, what you should do? Increase the profit. Okay. So with that, we are done with that session. So yeah, we did a big thing today. Huge area. This Tute is a huge Tute actually. Very heavy one. Heavy content we did within couple of hours. I know it's little too much for you people. So that's how it is. Okay. Meerat too much eva. You all have to bear when it's come to the A-level exam. That's it. Bye bye. Give your best shot in your school exam. Jai Eva. Online people also. Bye bye. Okay.